Good morning, everyone. Ethan Stieber here with Stieber Weather Forecasting. It's about quarter after 6 this morning on May 7th, Tuesday, May 7th, as I am recording this. First up on your screen is a radar image, current radar image. Notice that line of storms that went through Oklahoma and Kansas last night has now worked its way this way, significantly weaker than it was. So it should be rolling through the area in the next couple hours. Notice it's kind of centered right along Salem to Mount Vernon and points south of there. A lot of lightning in this, but not really anything in the severe realm that we'll have to worry about with that. Today is the first day of our multi-day severe weather outlook, or severe weather outbreak possible. We're going to start off today with a slight risk across the entire area. A large enhanced risk is off to our west. And for tomorrow, we are still in that enhanced risk for everyone along and south of I-70. Take a closer look here at home. Again, everyone's in that slight risk for today. Main hazards. The tornado threat looks to stay off to our east, which is good. We do have a 5% tornado threat, but again, higher chances as you go east of the Wabash River. Severe wind outlook, same from yesterday. We're still in that slight risk for damaging winds. And for damaging hail, we do also have that slight risk, but notice everyone basically from Olney up to Newton and points east of there are in that hatched probability, indicating maybe a little bit stronger chance of some significant hail or hail that is larger than 2 inches in diameter. Colorado State University also agrees with that. Notice it extends the 10% tornado threat east or west just a little bit into our neck of the woods, but damaging hail and damaging winds also look to be the larger threats out of this. If we time this out on future radar for you, notice we'll pick this up at 7 a.m. this morning. That line of showers and thunderstorms are off to our west. As these storms move through, they should be through the area by about 10 a.m. This is the radar image for 10 a.m. Those storms are well off to our east at that point. The next thing we're going to have to watch is the early afternoon hours immediately following noon. So here's 1 p.m. And we're already starting to see some showers and thunderstorms begin to develop off to our west and right over us. The main severe weather threat for today are going to be the storms that develop more or less right over top of us and strengthen as they move off to the east. So we'll have to watch that in the early afternoon hours. Again, this is 1 a.m. or 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Notice we could see some stronger storms beginning to develop. By 4, 5, 6 o'clock, those storms are starting to push out of the area, and they're really cleared the area by 7 to 8 p.m. So I think the biggest time frame today for severe weather looks to be in the afternoon hours from about noon till about 7 to 8 p.m. tonight. That's going to be the biggest time we have to watch. Again, these will be pretty isolated in nature, so all hazards are possible out of this. But this doesn't look to be quite as strong of a severe threat, mainly because of the storms that are coming through this morning. That convection will help keep it down. Biggest story is still the severe weather threat for tomorrow. Everyone along and south of I-70 is under that enhanced risk for severe weather. That's driven by a 10% tornado threat along and south of Route 50, as well as a 30% damaging wind risk and a 30% damaging hail risk along and south of I-70. But notice that hatched area extends all the way up to our northern counties, north of Charleston, stretching over to Taylorville and Terre Haute. So all modes of severe weather will be in play tomorrow. The biggest thing that will drive this severe weather risk will be a warm front that lifts back north through the area tonight. Basically, we'll have a cold front move through the area. It will stall out tonight, and then it will lift back north as a warm front. Wherever that warm front stalls out, along and south of that will be where the biggest threat for severe weather will lie. Colorado State University Machine learning probabilities, again, agree with this. Notice it keeps us in the larger tornado threat for tomorrow afternoon, as well as the damaging hail threat and the damaging wind threat. This hatched area down here just suggests maybe the potential for some stronger, a little more significant damaging winds. So again, I think tomorrow's going to be the biggest day, something we're really going to have to watch and stay on top of as we go throughout the day tomorrow. So we're going to pick this up. This is now midnight tonight. Notice those line of showers and thunderstorms that we were talking about for this afternoon are well off to our east and south. As we go through the day tomorrow, we will stop this now at noon. And notice even I backed this up to 10 a.m. Our biggest line of showers and thunderstorms that we're going to have to keep an eye on starts to develop in central Missouri. That will work off to the north and the east. So as we go into the future, stop this now at midday. This will be noon. Notice that showers and thunderstorms line is starting to become a little bit more isolated. Those cells aren't quite in a full cells aren't quite in a full linear mode. They're starting to break apart into more isolated cells. That's going to be the thing that we're going to have to watch. So again, this is noon tomorrow. By 1 p.m., it's really started to move in. It's starting to break apart a little bit. By 2 p.m., again, maybe some pretty intense showers and thunderstorms moving into our western counties. By 3, 4, 5 o'clock, the main showers and thunderstorms line has moved through, but we'll have to watch for some redevelopment off to the west. By 7 p.m., notice there's still some showers and thunderstorms off to our west moving through. And those continue through the overnight hours. This is now 1 a.m. as we stop this. Those storms look to be out of the area. So for tomorrow, again, timing looks to be the afternoon into the evening hours. So I would say probably about 12 p.m. to 12 a.m., noon to midnight, looks to be the best chance for severe weather tomorrow. So again, just to recap, we do have a slight risk of severe weather across the area today. Best timing for that looks to be from about noon, the early afternoon hours, until about 7 p.m. That's when we're really going to have to watch for those storms. Those storms will develop pretty much over top of us and move off to the east. That's why there's a greater severe weather threat to our east. Tomorrow we do have that slight risk, or we do have that enhanced risk for severe weather. Biggest threat for that, all modes are possible for that severe weather threat. Best timing for that looks to be from about noon to about midnight. Stay tuned to my forecast page. I will keep you updated as best I am able. I have several things going on throughout the afternoon and evening hours today, so I may not be able to update as regularly as I would like. All the more important reason to have many ways to receive warnings these next couple days. Make sure you do not rely on just social media. Also rely on radio and television outlets. If you have a NOAA weather radio, that's a great tool to stay informed and stay up to date with the latest weather information. Also, your phones are now equipped where they will sound off for any significant severe thunderstorm warning or tornado warning. So make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings these next couple days as these severe storms move in, and I will keep you updated throughout the day, today, and tomorrow.